In the ongoing operations against terrorism across the country, the military said several terrorist leaders and commanders have been killed in the northeast and northwest in August. Director Defense Media Operations Major General Edward Buba, in its bi-weekly report to the nation in Abuja on the operations of the armed forces during a press briefing, said more than 8 terrorist commanders, northeast and more than 9 in the northwest, were neutralized among several others. Buba emphasized that the military have significantly diminished the military capabilities of the terrorist groups and denied them the ability to carry out major offensives, adding that the situation experienced mostly these days are low-level skirmishes and attacks on soft targets.
We have prioritized targeting the terrorist leaders, their commanders, their foot soldiers, as well as their collaborators. Already we have declared that all these group of persons, their leaders, their commanders, their agents are all dead men walking. When we say that, it is not a threat, but a fact, as we have indeed taken out several of these terrorist leaders and their commanders off the battlefield, as you will soon get to know. For instance, in the Northeast, in this month of August alone, we took out the following terrorist leaders and commanders: Munir Arika, Sani Daila, alias Dan Hausawa Jabulalam, Amir Mudu, Dan Fulani Fari Bakura Araina Chinke, Dunguzu Abu Dada, and Abu Riyab. This is just to mention a few that were taken out in the Northeast. I would say that troops have displayed stamina and have done a tremendous job of significantly dismantling these terror groups, particularly in the Northeast. Today, Boko Haram and the Islamic State West African Province operating in the Northeast, they are a declining threat, even though they are still active within the theater.
Nigerian Armed Forces also charged the international oil companies operating in the Niger Delta region to be more transparent and deploy accurate metering system with a view to eradicate crude oil thefts in Nigeria.
Troops of Operation Delta Safe maintain the momentum against the activities of perpetrators of crude oil theft. The troops continued to find and destroy illegal refining sites, as well as arrest the perpetrators of crude oil theft. Our operations in the course of the month spiked the nation's daily crude oil production to cross the 1.5 million barrels per day mark. Nevertheless, as part of our operational efforts, troops are urging for more transparency by the international oil companies operating in the region, transparency with the deployment of accurate metering system. Troops are also seeking cooperation of stakeholders in the oil sector, as well as cooperation of the local communities. Importantly, troops are also monitoring the prosecution of culprits arrested perpetrating crude oil theft. This is recognized as critical in the fight against crude oil theft.